Rockford, Illinois, and all of a sudden I remember the shoebox. And I see the fire. And I didn't know it was God at the time, but it was like, burn the shoebox. And I was like, that's the devil. Satan, get behind me. I'm dying. I'm going to go in the casket like this with my shoebox. So I get out of the car. I walk in this guy's yard. And you don't do that in Texas. They'll shoot you. But I open up the shoebox and I start throwing one picture after the next letter, the next picture, and I had this little day planner that had phone numbers in it, and I'd rip out one page at a time, and throw it in there. I'm crying the whole time because you throw phone numbers in the fire, you'll never get them back, ever get them back. You don't have, that is it. Boom, 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 throwing it. I'm crying the whole time because I know from this moment forward, my life is going to be completely different. At that moment, for me, I was killing my old nature. There was no going back at that point. I couldn't call him if I wanted to. You know, back in those days, you could memorize about 10 phone numbers, right? Raise your hand if you could memorize 10 phone numbers back in those days. You can't memorize 2 phone numbers today, but you could memorize 10 back in those days. But all my friends, there was no doubt they would never be in my life again. They would never be in my life again, and I knew that. There is a time where you look, there are certain seasons, and the Holy Spirit will bring it to your mind. It may not sound like God talking to Abraham, but you will know, it'll be right here. And you will know when it's time to look at a part of your nature and say, this part of me can no longer live anymore. If you listen to that verse that we just quoted earlier from Ephesians, it says that we must throw off our old sinful nature and our former ways of living so that the Holy Spirit will give us new thoughts and a new attitude. You can't go into this next season with the same thoughts and the same attitude you've had in the past. They have to go. They have to go. If you try to hang on to them, you will live the longest season of your life. There are some people that live in the same season for 10 years, 15 years. It doesn't matter what the calendar does. It doesn't matter what year it is. They are not willing to take their attitudes and their thoughts and their old sinful behavior and lay it down on the altar and say, God, burn it all. Burn it all. I can't talk to these people. I can't talk to these people. And I don't know that this is from God for anyone in this room. You will know. But some of those Facebooks got to go into the fire. Some of those Instagrams got to go into the fire. Delete, 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 delete. Because those computers, see, in my day when I was growing up, I could burn the whole thing. Boom, burn the whole thing. But in this day and age, you can reach into your pocket and live in a private world that nobody knows about. But God knows about it. And you will not go into the next season of your life, the next part of your assignment, thinking that you have this private life that nobody knows about. I promise you, what is done in secret will be shouted from the rooftops. It will be shouted from the rooftops. I feel like this is for somebody in this room. Please, please, I'm telling you, I'm warning you. If you think you're living in secret and you're getting away with it, you are living in a moment of grace. Do not tempt him. It will come out. No secret is held together forever. No secret. No secret. It will come out and you'll watch your entire life fall apart right before your eyes. Get out while the getting is good. Get out while you can. Shut it down while you can. Can you put your hands together for that? Shut it down.